Check the Vero G Spotlight magazine. It's out every monthly issue, and you can get that at www.madcloud.com. Again, you get that at www.madcloud.com. It's called the Vero G Spotlight magazine. If you would like to be on that, you can contact me on my Instagram at officialverog.
Hello, everyone. This is Sergeant Gonzalo Duran, once again from Devil Dog USA. I'm the CEO, and I'm asking you for your help. 99% of all our programs and events is free to the community. We do this by having sponsorship that's at a sliding scale, and we ask for small donations from the community. So how can you help us? Well, one, you can go to our website, www.devildogusainc.org. Look at the articles, look at the events that we do, look at the pictures, and if you have it in your heart, go on our donation page and help us out. If you want, go to one of our events, see how the community helps us, see how we give ourselves and we support and we bring the community in one place to support the military, the veterans, and the community itself, and drop off a little cash to our donation boxes. And until I see you guys, as always, God bless America.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl here, Vero G, at the Vero G Spotlight TV /radio show right now in the building. And in the building right now, we got the one and only artist, Madison Chase. What's up? How you doing?
What's up, love? Thank you. Great to be here. Doing great.
Good. We haven't seen you in a while since then.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Definitely.
I'm glad to be back, though.
Oh, you already know? You already know?
Yeah. Like I said, I see you. You ain't stop a beat. You've been in your grind, your groove since you stepped off. Not left the pace. You've been skipping forward. I like that.
Sometimes you already know. I appreciate it, but sometimes I wonder when I get to sleep.
Yeah, nah. You can sleep later. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, let it pay itself off later. But
I appreciate that.
Very happy for you. Proud of you, too. I like to see that success. Definitely.
Appreciate you, man. Definitely. But let's talk about you right now. That's definitely not a problem. So tell the world, who is Madison Chase?
Madison Chase, actually born government as Sylvester Watkins. Everybody calls me Syl. They know me by Syl or Sly. Madison Chase is actually the brand. How that came about, basically, after I had did some time as a young estate for 5 years in jail and came out and got my life together. What I thought I did, I was still getting harassed by cops. I was still getting pulled over, still thrown in the car, still being misjudged because of my past history. So basically, the last day that I finally made the decision that I wasn't going to take it no more, a cop had pulled me out the car for, just something I really didn't do, just saying I didn't turn the signal or I turned the signal late at a light. But anyway, he had me pretty much head down in handcuffs on the car. And when I looked down, and he basically said that, he in his car, when he pulls me over and pulls up my name, it shows that I'm a convicted felon, I'm armed, and I'm dangerous. So it makes him automatically approach me in a certain way, so that he has no way but to be rude, to snatch me out the car before I show the license, throw me in handcuffs before he tells me what's going on. And that was his side of it. So as I'm but as he got me, in handcuffs on the car, I look up, and the name of the street is Madison Chase. No. So I knew right then and there, I was like, yo, look, like, this got to stop. You know what I'm saying? For me. Yeah. So for me, what I'm going to take on for is pretty much the change from black men anyway. I can't say for all men, black and Latino men, but pretty much from men from when they already, been a convicted felon, already done their time, paid the debt to society, and now they're coming back, they're already being branded. So Madison Chase is a rebranding that society really does of the individual and of black men that I feel that I'm opening up the door for to come back into society through arts and entertainment. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I'm a writer, you know what I'm saying? Music-wise, I do poetry, I do rap music, I write R&B, whatever it is to write, I write. I write films, you know what I'm saying? So being from that perspective, you know what I'm saying, I'm always going to be open and doing different lanes and doing different things and working with different people and stuff like that. So it comes to branding. So I chose Madison Chase to be that step foot forward without distractions of the past, whether society still was trying to hold the past to Sylvester Watkins, you know what I'm saying? Like, there will be no past held to Madison Chase and anybody that's moving forward with that. So, you know what I'm saying? So I use it for everything. So with my books, it's Madison Chase Publishing. You know what I'm saying? With my films, it's Madison Chase Films. You know, I'm going to be getting in clothing. It's Madison Chase Clothing.
Congratulations.
And I have a magazine that I told you I'll be getting you to help me actually fully pull it out. But I've had it laid out, the layout of it for years. It's Madison Chase Magazine. So everything still follows under the branding and the rebranding kind of the upliftment of the identity of the black male from my perspective. That's pretty much what it's about. So when you hear Madison Chase, you should think of black man on the move, doing his thing, positive, can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying? That's the image that I'm creating through my arts and craft of what I'm doing with it.
Listen, before anything, let's give a clap, okay? Let's give a clap.
100%, no doubt. I clap for myself.
Just hearing your
100%,
testimony,
no
and I
doubt.
read the book you gave me a while back. I loved it.
Which one did you read?
Oh God, it was the time we met up the first time.
Right here.
Okay.
Which one did you read? This one?
Yes,
Yeah,
my
you read
My
it.
Way. That
My Way was the first one I put out. That's what most people read.
yes, it was amazing story, by the way. And
Yeah, I
telling
appreciate that. Appreciate that.
And you went through so much.
I mean, we all go through stuff.
no,
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Like, we all go through it.
No,
but you
no,
know
no,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
But
No,
it's good that we can relate through other people's struggle. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So you can see where we all come from. So you look at where they at differently. You know what I mean?
Definitely,
So I
definitely.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I
Not a
appreciate
problem.
that.
Listen, let's cheap plug the books real quick before we get into more of the questions.
Okay. So the first book
Yes.
is
Right.
My Way that I wrote. I pretty much wrote both of my first two books when I was halfway locked up. The other one I wrote once I came out. But My Way is kind of more like it's uplifted. It's something that's being able to show kind of my mistakes, and that's laying out there. So it'll be a self-help book to show you what I did on my road to success, the things that I did wrong. So hopefully you cannot do the same shit that I did. You know what I'm saying? Kind of learn from my mistakes.
Well, you can put it
So
here. Yeah, you can show it. Yeah.
and then
Right.
that was kind of like my little
got you.
testimony. That's right there, My Way. Now Jersey Boy is more of an urban novel. You know what I'm saying? So it's a storyline, pretty much. You know, so. This isn't just basically sold off me. I'm not going to say that it might not take an event or something that's out of my life, but it's a fiction story. It's a story, a collective story that I put together of things that I've seen in a lot of people's lives. You know what I'm saying? But I made it into a one cohesive story. You know what I'm saying? It's a novel. I'm from Jersey, so it's called Jersey Boy.
I like that.
So
Yeah.
that's the second book that I put out.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good
fine.
enough.
They can
That's
see it.
cool.
They can see it.
Yeah, both of those books out. I got them out on my website, which is mywayshops.com. You know what I'm saying? They could always order the books through there. And like I said, I'm Madison Chase Publishing. I will be the one sending it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
but at
I
least
like that.
I have my own publishing company. I have the ability to do that. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Go
But-
directly give it to them.
Exactly.
No third parties,
Exactly.
people.
Exactly. But those are the two books out, and then I have two more books. Well, one book definitely, hopefully by the end of the year, that will be a poetry book.
Oh, nice.
One event I'm gonna show you I have coming up is gonna be on a boat next week, and I'm doing erotic poetry.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, so the next book I'm gonna put out will be kind of erotic short story poetry book, and then after that I'll go into a back to like drama. Just kind of want to hit every area of putting books out. Eventually it'll be a kid's book as well. You know what I'm saying?
that's
I just want to
great.
show that I'm not stuck in one genre of my writing. You know what I'm saying? So each time I write, it's going to pretty much be in a different genre till I can hit them all to show you as far as with books is nothing. I'm going to give it to you every way. You know what I mean?
Man, and I always, and I got to add to that quickly. I think the best thing is when you teach and also help the youth, as they say, because you're into that as well, and you guide them and to your own testimony and their eyes and your eyes as well, but you also help them. That's going to be a blessing, because along the way they're going to be like, wow, this gentleman went through so much, but he's still here. He's an essential part of what we are in our life to go on and motivate ourselves. Exactly.
Well, since you brought that up, I really wasn't going to speak about it, but now I am.
Okay.
As far as dealing with kids, my initiative, reason I wasn't going to bring it up, because again, it's something that's not fully in motion, but it's still done by a few people who just normally do it anyway. But anyway, it's kind of my nonprofit that I'm working on. It's called FUN, and it's Fathers United Network. So basically what that was, again, it started from brothers being locked up that basically was having issues being able to see their kids or dealing with, their child's mother once they came home from prison.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever the issue may be, whether it be visitation, whether it be clothing, whether it be money, just whatever it be, a headache over arguing. It's just there was always issues, you know what I'm saying? For me, and then a whole lot of other, men that I knew as well, as far as being able to get back into their kids' lives and have a relationship with their kids.
Oh.
So what fun is to create that initiative, number one, to get that space that if, for instance, one guy came home and he couldn't have visitation to his kids, but he found out, the mom was doing drugs, she had different men over there. He went there. He did what he had to do, but he got custody of all of his kids. But at the time of it, he needed somebody to call to honestly say, yo, I feel like going to kill this bitch. You know what I'm saying? No, honestly, that's how I felt.
We're not endorsing that.
No, we're not endorsing. I said he needed somebody to call.
I know, I got you. I'm
joking
with you.
Okay. So, no, he needed somebody to call to be able to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she won't let me see my kids. I'm just coming home.
Right.
I just got a room. I don't even have a place to stay. Like, I held that picture for the last 6 years. Why is she doing this? And don't have nobody to talk to. But then when he actually has somebody, because we created that space, it's like, yo, bro, chill. You talking retarded. You know what I'm saying? I know that's how you feel right now, but take it down. You're never going to be able to see your kids in a rage. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you got somebody else that and know what you're going through, because I might not have been 100% there too, but we all been in a space like that. So you could either holler at me, you could holler at somebody, like, I'm here, get it out. You know what I'm saying? And then after you let them get it out, it's like, all right, I got it out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't do nothing to nobody. I just needed to scream and cuss somebody out. You listen at the moment. Now, what can I do to fix that situation? Now let's put our heads together. You need to go to court. You need to figure out this paperwork right here. We don't know how to do it. Okay, we both been in jail. There's the court lawyer. He been sitting with glasses the last 15 years. He done figured everything out.
Wow.
He wants you to help him help you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, boom, there you got somebody that's helping you, teaching you what paperwork to do, and then he got his kids back. Got a grant to get a house and apartment, who paid for the rent for him to have his kids back after he came home from jail.
What?
So that's what fun is. It's fathers uniting, creating a network that we could be able to help one another, and then doing events. So say like on a Saturday, we all decide to do a car wash. And as men, we say we want to do it without the women. So I'm going to get my kids, you get your kids, he get his kids. We all meet up, we go out there, we all do a car wash without the mothers. We say we want to take the kids away to Poconos for the weekend. Do intramural games with them, flag football, do whatever, cook for them. We're going to stay there overnight. We don't want no women. It's about men. Fathers United Network. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take our kids. We're going to go out there. We're going to bond with them for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So because you brought it up, I figured I'd mention it. Again, it's not fully in success, but I just had the story of that one person, because that's a true story. I didn't bring that to bring that up.
No,
I really know this guy who did that and who really got his kids. Like, I didn't bring that up to do that. But I know it was a network of just a couple of us, even before it's actually something that he was able to call to and get his shit straight and get his kids. Okay. 100%.
Before we continue, this is amazing. Listen, and I applaud you, and I'm gonna tell you why, because we need more programs like that for fathers.
Definitely, and that's why mine is not up and running yet. It's hard, but you can still just start with the little smaller community of people that you deal with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? That's
keep
what we've been
doing that.
That's what we've been doing. 100%.
Keep doing that, because we need more of that, and your program is gonna be a success rate. Just keep doing that. That's right.
Most definitely. But like I said, I brought that up because you said, the kids. So
it worked out. It all worked out.
Let me say bringing the kids.
You're good.
Did you have something you wanted to say? Let you go, and then I'll keep on running.
I got you. So, all right, let's talk about the music now. So, let's talk about how did you get into the music game?
So, music for me personally, myself, I'm old school. So I grew up on rap. Probably I think the first hip hop show I went to was LL Cool J, Fat Boys.
Oh my God.
They Run DMC. They was all in Queens. You know what I'm saying? They was having a show there. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time I ever been to a show. So that's what I grew up on. Curtis Blow and all that. Mm-hmm. So for me, I started writing way back in 4th, 5th grade as a kid. Actually moving on as an artist. And way back then, getting signed to some management, doing some shows, open up for some people. They give you free clothes and take you around, do stuff like that. Just having a little fun. Never really, made nothing of it. Put out a couple local mixtapes or whatever. But as I got older, pretty much what I decided to do was I saw that there was a lot of talent first of all, in my family and my community that was coming up behind me, that was just fire. So it was like, yo, I might have missed my time, but there's so much of hotness that's around me that's not getting exposed like they supposed to be getting exposed.
So true.
And when you look on TV, you hear on the radio somebody's out there rich, and you're listening to it, and half the time you be like, yo, what the fuck is that? And then the other time that you're not saying that, you're like, yo, it sound like the same shit. They saying the same thing over and over and over and over, and they filthy fucking rich. So
It's the same thing like right now. Yeah.
It's just always like that. So it's just like when you know that you hear something, you know what I'm saying, especially if it's some family or somebody in your neighborhood, and it's like, yo, they need to be out there. I know that they could actually be something. I started taking on that position. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's come on and let's get other people that can rap and that have the talent to really do something. If I know you, while you sitting there, let me help you get out there. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So for me, as far as music, where that has taken me to now is my movies. So I'm working on I won't say the first time I'm working on the film. This is like my third time working on the film, but this one is fully completed. I'm finished filming it. This is the first film that I have from beginning to end completed. You know what I'm saying? And right now we're in the editing phase. It should come out early next year, 2024, like March sometime.
Nice.
You know, to the streaming channels, hopefully Tubi and some other things like that. You know, best bet is what we're hoping for. But in the meantime, it's the actors, the soundtrack is what I was going to say for that movie, that film, is what we're going to be working on, and what I do is music. So I'll go now and I look at different artists that I know who are talented, different people I met in the industry while I've been networking, and I start to put these artists together to go ahead and create the soundtrack. And what I'm going to do is drop a soundtrack, and then, you know, different mixtapes probably after that soundtrack on different projects to keep artists relative. Is basically what the format is what I'm going to be doing. So me as an artist still, if I record 17 songs that we're going to put out of the soundtrack, I might do a song and I might do a verse on somebody's album, but I'm not actually pushing my career. I'm trying to push the conglomerate of everybody else, the community of everybody else, to get everybody seen musically. Yeah. So that's pretty much where I'm at, and what the project that I'm working on right now will be the soundtrack for the movie Snakes in the Garden. Ooh. We have probably about 20 to 30 different songs already been submitted.
Oh my God.
We like a whole lot of stuff that we want to use. My nephew, who we'll speak to a little bit later, is one of the artists that we like his song that we want to use on the soundtrack. We can't move too fast because, again, it has to be edited, and the person, you know, as the director's editing it, the songs have to match the scene, certain scene perfectly. So though I might like the song, if it doesn't fit that scene, it might not can be able to be used, you know. Right. So we're in that process right now. Okay. But we have a bunch of songs that we like that we think we want to use. So I'm definitely, that's what I've been working on, is finding these songs, finding a way to make them cohesively sound together, finding where I think they will go together in the in the soundtrack together, and then just, you know, making that happen. Once it comes out, pushing it, giving them some place to perform once it comes out, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's not going to make no sense to say, okay, come on here, you put a song on there, it's streaming. You're not really going to get much money until you get a certain level.
So true.
Even if you're pushing your own career. But if you have a venue somewhere that you can actually sell tickets, make something off of the door, actually like travel to do a performance, that's how the artists put money in their pocket. Yes. So I try to keep that in mind. So as I'm doing the soundtrack, as far as music still, I'm getting them in the studio to record the songs. If they already have it done, you know, put it together for the soundtrack, but also give them venues. And when I was on your radio station, I talked about this before a little bit, was the Underground Railroad. You know what I'm saying? It's again, a lot of stuff with me, unfortunately, is visualizing. So it's like we're getting there, but it's a process. And it takes much more than me and much more than one or two other people. Like, you know, when I vision stuff, I try to look at stuff for a collective, a whole. So you're going to need, you know, a lot of players to make the things that I be thinking about work, but it works for the betterment of everybody.
That's a great
You know what I'm saying? So it just takes time to get there. But Underground Railroad, again, is basically laying the tracks, you know, from state to state of venues that give the artists places and spaces that they can go to perform and show their craft and be paid for their craft outside of being local in their own neighborhoods. Amen. And we don't have enough of that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So that's the purpose of Underground Railroad, is to say, okay, boom, in Brooklyn right now, there's an artist in Virginia. Come on up here and show me what you got. Then on Tuesday, come on, we're going to take you down to Atlanta, show them what you got. Then on Wednesday, we're going to Texas. But we have in the network these different locations who are saying, bringing us your talent. So we're doing them a justice by filling up their venue and bringing them talent. We're doing an artist a talent by taking them somewhere, putting money in the pocket. Yeah, so that's what the idea of the Underground Railroad is. And we have a lot of people, again, who, because we're not actually in motion, I can't say they're all aboard, but it's people that we know who are already moving their own companies, who are already networking with us already right now. So they're already kind of on board. Even though they're not on board, anything we do, they come out to support. Anything they do, we come out to support. You know what I'm saying? Anything, especially with the kids, we all kind of like a phone call away. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of us. You know, I'm Madison Chase. You know what I'm saying? I do everything under that. In these streets, I told you before, he does a lot of our marketing and a lot of our promotion, but and that helps with the artist too, because whatever the artist has coming on, they can take and they can push through his channels. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram and Facebook and his social media, that he's created a platform for the artists already, so that they get that exposure, and that's his only reason of doing it. You know, we have Indie Streets Clothing, which, just like I've taken Madison Chase on to kind of extend it, what we did with Indie Streets is the promotion and marketing, but it's also a street brand to where we created clothing for it. So we have T-shirts, we have hoodies, we have things like that in Jersey that are for sale and online at mywayshops.com. They can go up there, see the T-shirts, see the hoodies. They can order those as well. So he would be aboard the, you know what I'm saying, the train as well, even though we're not actually in motion. You know what I'm saying? But he's there. You know, you go down to Carolina on this film. The only way we got as far as we got was because a lot of people there, you know, did a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, in Carolina. Mike Ray Anderson, he's the director, someone that I met in prison. You know, we used to kind of go head to head on prison shows, you know what I'm saying? Battling in prison, you know what I'm saying? Showing our skills, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we both wound up coming home. And when he came home, you know, he followed his craft to being a wonderful producer, editor, you know what I'm saying, writer, everything in Hollywood. So he kind of, with this project, has taken me under his wing. You know what I'm saying? And like, he's been making big strides, you know, so he's kind of like showing me how to be able to make the strides as well. So he's in Carolina, you know, Mike Ray Anderson, shout out to him. He's doing very, very, very well. He's been a big help. Also, a lot of people out there, Vegas, I've mentioned him before. It's with Malt Life. They do the music. So they have a big conglomerate of music in North Carolina, very big sound. It's like 10 different artists out there. So whenever, you know, we doing events, they'll send their artists up here to come and, you know, to perform. We'll go out there to perform. You know, they have their clothing out there. They do kids events as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They have their own record companies, Soul South Records, like I said, Vegas DP, Shell Trail, and All Gas, No Breaks Entertainment. It's just they bring to the conglomerate. So now you have in Carolina, you know, somewhere, again, if I take an artist from Jersey who wants to have a different sound, they can go down to Durham, North Carolina and tap in with Vegas. I can send him there to the studio where he can record them, get them a different sound, then set them up with a photo shoot, set them up with a music video down there. They have a different look, you know what I'm saying? And then we look for space down there to where they can actually be able to do a show while they're there and make money. That would be the Underground Railroad. You get what I'm saying? The connections. Just like we have, you know, here in New York, somebody that says, you know, I need to have on a cable show. I need an interview done in New York. I'm from down south. Nobody knows about me. Okay, when they come up here, I'm going to send you to go to Vero G. She's in the network. And then an artist from up here, you know, in Carolina, we have Bubba Roll Up TV. You know what I'm saying? Bubba Roll Up is down there. He's in our network. You know what I'm saying? We will send them to him so that they could get interviewed down there. We have Rank Season Entertainment. He's also down in Atlanta. And man, he's in Carolina. So just two different places of videographers, of people who have their own entertainment companies, you know what I'm saying, of places down south. We have Virginia as well, where people are aboard the movement, even though it's not fully inked. It's people in their own space who have artists who are moving forward in their craft that we're already linked with, and we're using the movie and the soundtrack right now to kind of build these steps of the road tracks so that it'll get, you know, a little bit more done as we moving forward. You know what I mean?
I love that. I mean, like, woof, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, no. I feel you. It is a lot.
It's amazing.
I
mean, and I saw you. You've done a lot of work. So, again, The applause
Yeah, I
is to
appreciate
you
it, I
today
appreciate it.
now.
And I tell you,
okay?
most of that time I've been down. My
Yeah.
health, I done had mad surgeries. I done been
yeah,
down
you did
for
tell
a
me some
minute.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
But
down
you're
for a
okay
minute.
though. I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
you know what I'm
God
saying?
bless.
Okay or
Listen.
not, I'm here. We moving.
You are good.
Yeah,
you are
we
good.
moving. We're
You
gonna make it
already know.
happen.
You have to start. So before that, so you said besides the mixtape you're working on with other artists and your own music, is that coming out by the Snakes in the Grass? That's
So
the
the
soundtrack.
Snakes in the Garden. Snakes in the Garden will be the soundtrack. So we can't put it out. We will probably put out mixers and we'll still do shows. So
that's good.
So we're right now in August. So say we give the director September, October, November to figure out, at least his first 10 to 12 songs that are going on.
Gotcha.
In the meantime, even though we don't know which songs will be selected out of the 30, we know the 30 is what we're working with. So we're still having events moving forward and letting the artists perform as though hopefully they'll still get on the soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So while the soundtrack is in the works and you're being identified as a person that might be on it, we still giving you space to perform and be heard. You know what I'm saying? Though you're going to be on the soundtrack. Okay. So we'll probably have what is a mixer. So say if the songs are like 5 minutes, we might have something that gives you like a 2-minute snippet of the song and put something together so that people physically or either online can listen to an idea of what we want to use for the soundtrack. Gotcha. The actual soundtrack itself won't come out until around the release of the movie. So the movie doesn't come till March. The soundtrack might come March or February, right before. You know what I mean? The actual soundtrack, because the music video, like they all gotta, it has to showbiz. Things gotta go a certain way. You gotta dress and things gotta look a certain way. So if it's supposed to be music video, then soundtrack, then film, you gotta keep it that way. You go against the grain, then you're not gonna get very far.
That's one of the stories, right?
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta follow the grains, follow the grains. So
definitely. But let's back to your project now. Besides, you're doing a phenomenal work with everybody. So just keep doing your thing.
Appreciate that.
You already know. But for your own project, like you said, you're pushing that out by this year.
Which one? The movie, the book, or what?
No, your album, your solo.
No, I'm not doing any solo album.
Oh my God. Okay, no. I'm not
doing a solo album. What I'm dropping would be the book.
Right. And then
would be the film and the soundtrack of the for the film, which I'll probably be on. Okay. But I'm not dropping any music solo projects for myself. No, not at the moment. There might be a day when I will. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I want to hear.
You know what I'm saying? There might be a day when I will, but you know what I'm saying? Not at the moment. Nah.
But in the future, in
the future, I might put some works together. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm excited. You got me all excited. Like, when's the next song coming out? Like, no, but that's good because now it gives you like that. I'm gonna definitely get work on that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So besides that, you said, would you like to introduce your nephew on the show?
Oh yeah. So my artist is 2F HAZI. Yeah, is my.
I don't want to mess the name up. Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute.
2F HAZI. That's my nephew. He's from Jersey. He lives in PA.
Nice.
He's really dope. He writes his own music, records his own music.
Okay.
Does his own videos, puts it on YouTube, puts it on SoundCloud. We definitely want to use some of his music on a soundtrack. So I got one of his songs that I'm going to get to the producer later that they can add on. But we just want to call him real quick to try to get him on the phone so he can answer maybe some artists.
Make sure it's on speaker so if they could pick up the audio.
Any artist questions that we might
have
for him here, if he could hear anyway. Hope so.
Yeah.
F. HAZI, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I bet. I got you live on the radio right now.
Hey, welcome.
Good.
How you doing?
Good, you?
I'm good. Tired. I'm hanging in there. Definitely. I'm honored to have you on the show. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
No, definitely. No doubt. So just briefly tell the viewers and watchers listening, tuning in, a bit about who you are as an artist.
Well, I've been rapping for a couple of years now, probably 2 to 3 years.
Wow.
I'm self-managed, and I take this seriously. It's to a HAZI way or no way, really.
Okay. That's what's up. Tell us a few of your musical influences.
With my musical influences?
Uh-huh.
Like who I listen to?
Yeah.
Who inspired you?
There we go. Thank you.
Who inspired me?
Yes.
Really, my dad, really.
Oh.
Not like someone who's mainstream, but hearing him, it gave me I want to do it myself and take it seriously.
I love that.
That's what's up.
That's amazing right there. Wow. Okay, cool. So, right now, do you have any upcoming projects or any singles or stuff you have out?
Yeah, I got a couple songs. They're on all platforms as well.
Oh, okay. Tell us a few of them. Yeah.
I got a song called You're Mine, Tattoo, Babysitting,
Nice.
Nikki. I have a lot of singles as well. A lot of singles on SoundCloud, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, on everything.
Okay, cool. I like this. This is getting me hype right now.
Yeah.
Awesome. And do you have any visuals behind that?
This is behind that. I have 2 music videos.
Okay.
And we're gonna be working on getting some more music videos. I've been talking with your producer about that too. Get some more music videos for him too.
Oh, so you know it's gonna be lit. Oh yes.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt. So prior to that, any upcoming performances you have coming this year?
Not that I know of so far.
I was looking to get him for your artist that you have at that event to open up.
Yes.
I just have to figure out a few more things to see that we can get him to the event. But I wanted him there to open up for your artist.
Awesome.
What is the
That's
release
this
party? The
Saturday.
single release?
That's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday.
The
Okay,
19th,
nah, I won't be able to do it this Saturday. But I'm hoping to at one of your events though to get him to be able to open up for somebody. Yeah, we'll definitely talk.
No problem.
Want to get him as much exposure as I can.
Yeah. Listen, now you know the spot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Definitely. Any shout outs you have?
Any shout outs I got?
Yeah.
Shout out to the family. Shout out to 2F. That's really 2F means too famous. We too famous for people sometimes,
Shoot.
Shout out to Day. Shout out to Sonny. Shout out to all my gang.
I like that. Okay, and where could people find your social media?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok at HAZI, which is spelled HAZI.
Okay. Got you. Okay. And tell us quickly, how did you get that name? Because I wanted to know that. Yeah.
To be honest, it was like a little thing. I'm a gamer, to be honest. Like I kept switching my name on the game, and a lot of people cannot pronounce my real name, which is Jamir. So I changed it a couple times, and then I stuck with the name had.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's the first I've ever heard of before. I always know how to be like, how you get your stage name? That's the first one for me now. I like that. Okay. So what is your game plan for the future in your music career?
Game plan, to be honest, it's a big plan. And it's for like real estate. Like I want to do music and real estate, really.
Wow.
Like, imagine meeting someone that has like a big name attached to them, and like a couple people will probably pay a little bit more money to just meet me and buy a house from me, just to like meet me, you know what I mean?
Wow, I like that. Yeah, that's something different. But like, I'm getting additional commission out of this,
Right.
You never know, man. Sure, I like that. Now, who are like your mainstream artists you want to like collaborate down the line? If you're like a celebrity, you like, I want to work with them and down the line.
To be honest, I want to work with Polo G, Lil Baby, Lil Tyler, like Glorilla. They all hard for us. Sexy Red, they real, like they all Future too. Don't forget about the Go Drake. Like
don't forget him now. Okay, right now. Okay, I like that. Some different sounds. I like that. Okay. Now down the line, like, would you tap into different genres in your music, or are you gonna stick to just one thing?
I'm all over with music. Like I could go do it really anything. Sometimes I'll sing. Sometimes I'll be on some underground music. Sometimes I'll do drill. Like I don't just stick to one thing because I want everybody to be able to have a song that they like for themselves.
I like that. That's what's up. Okay.
Word up. Diversify. You know what I mean? You got to do it like that. Diversify.
You already know, man.
No one lanes over here. We multi-lanes.
Yeah, get everybody. Let's get everybody in there now.
That's right.
You already know, man. And any last words you want to give to the viewers watching and tuning in right now?
Tap into my music. Let people know. I need more views, really. Like, I'm not very seen right now, as I should be.
Got you.
Copy.
Okay, well.
That exposure. That's what we just finished talking about. The artists need the exposure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
true.
And this is the whole point. The point of it is to get that exposure.
No, definitely. You already know,
That's
man.
what it is.
You have to sound it, man.
That's what it is.
Definitely. And my last question to you before you go: what advice you want to give to anybody that's starting out in the industry?
Just keep going, really, because I started with just Apple headphones and a phone.
Wow.
And I was, to be honest, I blew up when I first started. I had like 120K on my first song just on the Apple headphones and the Apple phone.
Woo!
iPhone 8, just like that. And you know, it's real easy, but you just need to keep doing it and keep being persistent with it to get where you want to be.
Very true. Very
Consistency.
true.
Yeah.
That is a big thing. Yeah.
Not giving up. Keep moving. Keep moving.
You have to. I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate you, man.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Anytime now. You already know.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk with you a little bit.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. See, we make things happen here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, that's all it's about. Kind of get the artist exposure, man. Get them heard.
is.
Give them some more space to conquer. That's all.
And the big, what I like about it also is like it's just giving many more people opportunity, and then to inspire them to like not give up on their own dreams.
Exactly.
So it works out for everybody. You
Exactly.
know?
Exactly.
You may know.
So that's what it's about.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
Is there anything else you want to give us? Any exclusive? Any tea? I mean, you know how we do the show. So anything you want to?
Just reminding everybody, you know what I'm saying? Again, there's Jersey Boy, there's My Way, you know, the self-help, the novel. You can always go to mywayshops.com and order them. The clothing, you know what I'm saying, is there too. You know what I'm saying? You can go and support Indie Streets. We have the T-shirts and the hoodies now, but we will be bringing some more lines of clothing and some lines for females as well. And then eventually the kids, you know what I'm saying? So please go check that out and support venues, things that we're doing. I'll show you the flyer, but I'm doing erotic poetry too. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, I don't got no music coming out, but I don't keep it in one lane either, you know, so I have poetry that I do, erotic poetry, and the event is coming up actually on August 24th. It's a boat ride, actually, and you can still go sign up, at least from New York Skyport Marina. Nice. It's next Thursday, 6 p.m. boarding, 7 p.m. sailing, and it's actually going to be multi-genre poetry, music, dance, pop-up shops, networks. I'm going to be there. I'm going to have my books. I'm going to have a vendor's table that's there. But I don't know if you could even see the picture. But on the picture, I'll just tell you that it's a boat. It's 3 floors. There's going to be 3 floors of music. Next Thursday, Saturday, I'm doing erotic poetry there. There's a lot of other artists there doing poetry, is doing some paintings. They just really having a good time. So that's one of the events that I have going up. Anybody wants to come out, have a good time on a boat, they can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, turn up before summer ends.
Yeah, and then if you're following me, follow me on Instagram at Madison Chase Lifestyle. You can find out about my books, the movies, the events that we do. They're always private parties, but they're industry events. So I put together, you know, the artists musically, the producers, the models, the the videographers, directors, actors. I put everybody in one space together, and you know, we kind of have kickbacks, networking events where we all get to know each other, to talk, or, you know, help one another, things like that. That's part of what the Underground Railroad is. So tap in, you know what I'm saying? Like, get with the program, see what we do, see what we got going on. You know, bring your business to the forefront. Most people now, they're their own independent business. You know, since COVID, you know, no matter what craft you have, it's you. You're out there promoting it. Is you doing your promotion on Instagram, your marketing, you selling your own products online. So why not come out and join a community that's already doing what you're doing, supports business, gives you more lanes and access, you know what I'm saying, and network with others. So that's pretty much what we do. So tap in, follow me at Madison Chase Lifestyle on Instagram. You can follow at Indie Streets Entertainment. That's where we do our marketing and promotion. At Snakes in the Garden, the movie. That's where the film is going to be. You know, you can follow that from when we drop that next year. You know, just basically tap in and you'll see everything that we're going in, and you know, join the community. Fun as far as that. Fathers United Network. If you're tapping into the community, I will be showing you how to be a part of that. Any men that's interested in, you know, coming out, joining us, bringing your kids, doing any events that we do in a Jersey, New York, Connecticut area. And we also do some events in Carolina and Virginia as well. But if you want to come out, definitely tap in, you know what I'm saying, be a part of the community, come and, you know what I'm saying, network with your kids. Let's have fun, you know. Basically, that's it. And you're going to keep getting more from me. I got another book that's coming out. The poetry book is coming. I got another novel that's coming out that'll drop soon. Once this movie is out, there's series to come. So nothing's stopping there. You know what I'm saying? Jump aboard this train. You know, bring your business to the forefront. Bring your talent to the forefront. Let's network. Let's get it.
Also, any shout-outs you want to give while you're here? Any shout-outs?
I mean, basically, my shout-outs is to my kids first, you know, just basically for being patient for me, because I'm always busy. I'm always doing shit. I'm always trying to chase a dream to make something happen.
Amen.
And anybody know when you're trying to do that, a lot of times there's neglect. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But my kids are always very, you know what I'm saying, understanding. You know, they try to do that, you know what I'm saying, until, you know, Pop Dad get his thing going on, you know what I'm saying? So I really, you know, get shout out to my kids for being patient with me while I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? But just the people that are on the train, like, those are mostly my shout outs, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's, you know, it's Madison Chase, it's Indie Streets, Rank Season Entertainment, So South Records, Big Hook Entertainment in Carolina. They're very big. They brought some artists on, you know, Bubba Roll Up TV. It's just the conglomerate of the artists and the people who already have their companies that are aboard. And that's just really my shout outs to them. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what y'all doing, being there before we even there. And I know we about to continue doing big things. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? So those are my shout outs.
Definitely. I got something. Like, now my producer knows what I'm about to do. It just happened earlier with another guest. I'll give you a few minutes. All right, now, do I hear wedding bells? Wedding bells?
Who?
Wedding bells?
Wedding bells for who? Me? Nah, hell no.
Okay, no. The reason why I'm saying this is he over there laughing like, my brother.
Nah, that was funny though. No.
All right, I don't want to scare you, man.
No, for real. Go ahead. Tell me why you say that.
All right, well.
What, you some type of psychic? You be trying to see something?
Yeah. No, he knows what he's laughing. No, he know what I'm talking about.
Or you foresee some like a diamond ring or something?
I
was gonna say I ain't planning on doing no heist or stealing nothing.
Listen, I'm done with you. No, I didn't mean like that. No. Listen, Jason, Mr. Shush your mouth, sir. No. Weird me saying this.
No, I said it.
All right, so the individual in this room.
My people's my driver? Who you talking about? But why would you say that though?
All right, nah, it's just Jason's laughing over there.
Oh,
so
no.
No. What I'm saying is I don't see anything wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Nah. Let me tell you what you're picking up on. Like
okay.
that's my people. That's more than just my driver anyway. She's just not on an interview. That's my people.
No, she like, listen, I'm in the back.
but we fire signs. I'm an Aries. And she's a Leo,
yeah.
So we're kind of like twin flames. So what you see is a strong bond, a strong connection, but it's not a marriage connection. You know what I'm saying? But it's a connection, it's a commitment, but it's not in the form of wedding ring, we home, we husband and wife. It's a form of it's a bond and a connection. We on fire, and she's part of the underground railroad of what we're doing too. But that just shows you the power.
Right.
So again, you're in the room and she's not even in here. You haven't even heard her voice, but you can just see the power of the energy that's coming for you. But she does a lot about music. She's in control of going out and pulling, dealing with the artists that's on the soundtrack. She keeps things in order. She listens to the songs, help me decide who we're going to use, help get the artists into the studio, you know what I'm saying, when we're filming, production. She do a whole lot of stuff, but it's the fact that we're fire signs. And that's what it is. So it's like, boom, there's a goal. And then once you get two people that are, you know what I'm saying, alike on that goal, especially as fire signs, the Aries and the Leo, it's just a flame. And it's coming at you. So that's what you're picking up on.
Okay, because I saw something else, but I'm going to just
pick it up on that.
Listen, mark this day, I'm going to inbox you later what I saw, but I'm not going to...
Okay, I told you can go ahead. You can talk.
You sure?
Yeah, trust me. I done been married 3 times.
Okay, no, I'm not talking about now. I'm not talking right at this moment. No. But I see something happening. There's something in the sparks and down the line. I'm not going to say anything. You're laughing now, but I just did it with the other guest. She was like, get up. I don't lie, brother.
So go ahead. I didn't ask you to lie. I said you say what you're saying. We're on the radio. Go ahead and say what you're saying.
Well, there's a possibility maybe down the line. I might be wrong because sometimes I have my moments. But there's a chance that maybe something is going to blossom and to lead to ding, 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 ding. So that's what I'm going to say.
Something that could blossom more than what we already doing and what we got. I don't know.
You see what I'm showing you, right?
That would be.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That would be crazy.
Listen, mark this day next year. You be like, yo, Vero G, what did you predict that for? Mark this day, if you know what I'm talking about.
But again, you got to also think. I see what you're saying, but I don't know. From my perspective, is like it's definitely going to grow. Maybe not in the sense that you see, but like I see like I'm the fire sign, and I see that like what we have is the fire, and we're working towards the goal. I see like it's others like us. Like it's not just me, it's not just her.
It's
you know what I'm saying? It's almost like
hungry
Voltron.
for it. Yes.
It's other people that are of this puzzle, and like when you put us all together, you like right now, like because we're in the room in the space of it, you see it as it's coupled, the energy as it's in a two. But
it's very strong though. I will say that. Yes.
But when you see it as a 3, a 4, or a 5, then you get a better
perspective of it. Yeah.
Fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a whole nother country thing.
I can't call that no marriage. I can't call it's a movement. It's energy. Like and it can't be stopped. And it's a movement of the people like kind of towards something that's on fire. So I think that's definitely what you're pulling in. You know what I'm saying? But
I might be wrong, but I just saw a sign.
We could always be wrong, but that's pretty much where we're at now.
Okay, I respect it. I'm just showing you there's something.
You're going to see a lot of work, and you'll see her. Like I said, you'll see her fire at some point. You'll see when the music comes out, and we get to that place of space, and as we actually doing events and stuff, then you'll see her action, and you'll see what she do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I believe you, man. I can't wait to see. That's
what she do.
Okay, no, I'm not. Listen, when it comes, I have to just deliver.
As you should.
Yes.
As you should.
Definitely.
As you should. But yeah, we on fire. We rolling though.
You already know.
I thank you for recognizing.
You're very welcome. That's why he's smiling. He laughed.
Thank you for recognizing.
God bless you. All of you guys. God bless you. This from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, you guys are doing phenomenal work for the community. You're working for the youth. For people are going through something.
It's vision. You guys are working on doing. Like I said, a lot of it's vision. We getting there.
No, but you're gonna get there.
It's tiny steps. You know what I'm saying? It's tiny steps. We're getting there though.
It's gonna happen. Everything's not built one day. You just gotta keep pushing that. The work, the consistency is big. Keep doing that. Keep working. Getting the things put together. The people, the right people, and everything.
Yeah.
And when you get together, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. So, yeah. When the timing is right too. You know what I'm saying? When the timing is right, it's gonna
mark this day. Mark this day. I'm telling you. When I say, he knows. And majority of the times it happens. So
most definitely.
Just
you already know because you found success yourself. So you already know what
it's hard work
what it look like in a person who ain't gonna give up. So you can already see, this nigga ain't gonna give up. He gonna get there.
You gotta keep on pushing. Yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Yeah. He gonna get there. He gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Blessings, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the platforms you have. But I did the radio station.
And you're doing the magazine.
I'm about to do your magazine. Like you got all these platforms open, not just where I can push myself and push artists as well. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, but definitely for being here for giving us opportunity where I can step into some bigger space. Thank you very, very much.
You made me cry, stop. No, you're
welcome.
Come on,
keep it in 100. That's a buck. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it in 100. For real.
I
appreciate you. Thank you very much.
You will. Anytime.
Always. I'll be back.
Oh, he like, I'm
you
going for Thursday.
I'll be back. Yeah, you already know I'll be back.
Amen. Listen, God bless you. Again, let's give it up for artists and also entrepreneur. He does everything right now.
Yeah, we're going to do it all.
Y'all too sorry. Madison Chase.
Madison Chase, that's what it is. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And also your nephew, I don't want to mess his name up. Can you announce it? Make sure.
FF2 HAZI.
There we go. That's what I'm saying. Let's give it up to him as well. I don't want to fuck it up. We're like, what is it? He put HAZI E. We're like, no, I got you.
Appreciate that.
No, but God bless you, all you guys. Thank you for our viewers watching, tuning in. We'll see you guys next time on the Vero G Spotlight TV show, radio show. Here your host, Vero G. Until then, God bless you guys.
Until then, take care. Y'all know what it is.
That's right.
Love.
Ooh.